Hello, I will talk about the earthquake in Turkey and Syria that occurred a few days ago. The earthquake in Turkey and Syria uh, 2023 are earthquakes that occurred starting on February 6, 2023 at 4:17 a.m. according to Turkish time. The intensity of the earthquake was about 7.8 on Richter scale, and its epicenter was in southern Turkey, west of the city Gaziantep, at the northern end of the Syrian-African rift, at a depth of 17.9 kilometers. As a result of the earthquake, over 20,000 people were killed in Turkey and Syria, and over 60,000 people were injured, and tens of thousands more were missing. The earthquake was also felt in Lebanon, Cyprus, Greece, Russia, Iraq, Jordan, and Israel. After about 9 hours, another large earthquake occurred with a magnitude of about 7.5 on Richter scale. The earthquake now I'll talk about the earthquakes in detail. The epicenter of the earthquake was in the area of the city of Gaziantep in southern Turkey, and it led to a series of subsequent aftershocks which were felt throughout the Middle East, including in Syria, Lebanon, southern Cyprus, and Israel. A few minutes after the first tremor, another earthquake occurred in Turkey with a magnitude of 6.2 on Richter scale. After that, at least 5 more aftershocks of magnitude 5 to 5.6 were felt. Turkish Interior Minister Süleyman Soylu claimed that a total of 42 powerful noises and aftershocks were felt at night across Turkey. The earthquake was one of the strongest measured in the history of Turkey since measurements began, and is comparable in strength to the earthquake that occurred in 1939. 8 hours after the first earthquake occurred at 12:24 p.m., Turkey was hit by another strong noise with a magnitude of 7.5 on Richter scale, and it was also felt in Israel. Officials in Turkey emphasized that the strong noise at noon was not an aftershock but an independent earthquake, the epicenter of which was in Karaman Marsh in southern Turkey, about 80 kilometers from the epicenter that happened near the city of Gaziantep. In the days after the earthquake, 243 subsequent earthquakes occurred, many of which 100 of which had magnitude greater than 4. Since the earthquake, a number of earthquakes have been felt in Israel. These tremors raised the fear of a strong earthquake in Israel as well. Now I will talk about the losses and damages. In Turkey and Syria, many buildings were destroyed, and there were more than 20,000 dead and more than 40,000 injured. In Turkey, more than 17,000 deaths have been reported so far, and in Syria more than 3,000 deaths have been reported so far. So far, over 2,000 deaths have been reported in the Syrian rebel territories. A number of people trapped under the rubble begged for help on social media, appearing live. According to the initial estimates, the Turkish authorities 5,775 buildings collapsed following the earthquakes. Gaziantep Castle was badly damaged as a result of the earthquake. Following the earthquake, it was reported that there were multiple cracks in the Ataturk Dam, and the nearby area was evacuated. Experts warned that the dam could break at any time, and a flood could affect an area of 30 square kilometers near the dam. We'll talk now about the tsunami. Small tsunami waves occurred off the coast of Cyprus, causing no damage. Italy's Civil Defense Department issued a tsunami warning and later withdrew it. Beach residents were advised to flee to higher ground and follow the instructions of the local authorities. Train services were temporarily suspended in Sicily and resumed in the morning. So the total deaths in the earthquake in Turkey and Syria is over 20,000 dead. In Turkey is over 17,000 dead, and in Syria alone is over 3,000 dead. Thank you very much.